I was given Love Wins by a minister. And
Yes.
at the time he said, please do not tell anyone I gave you this because I may lose my job. And
Okay, wait. This minister gave you porn? Or a book about God's love?
This is where it gets really cool, though.
A pastor gave you one of my books and says, don't tell anybody I gave this to you because I might get fired from my job.
Exactly.
That's
because
inspiring.
I spent 10 years.
Literally, by the way, there's a shop in England. I was doing a Q&A in England at Central Hall, which is across the street from where Will and Kate were married. And it's like it's just packed to the rafters. And I do this open Q&A with 2,000 people. And the Brits, when they ask questions, they ask really long questions, but their accents are so great and they're so intelligent. As a friend of mine says, the English still enjoy language. And this one guy tells this story about going to buy my book somewhere, and they don't have it anywhere in the store, and he can't find it. And he goes up to the front to ask about where he can find it, and the cashier goes behind on the shelf, and my books are in brown paper bags. I love it. I love it. I'll have Velvet Elvis and some Jack Daniels. Ah, so great. I love it. I had a series of experiences in which I became deeply aware of a resurrected Jesus who was real, and that I was loved and that I was going to be okay. So I early didn't come in through a catechism or a doctrine or a dogma. I came through this very, very simple childlike God loves you, and Jesus came to show you that love. And in Jesus' world, doesn't matter if you're not the best athlete or the best student, there's some stuff for you to do. So when people talk about your doctrine or your theology or whatever, I didn't come into it through that door. I came into it through a very real experience that life is worth living and you ought to unfurl your energies in the world. So like some idea of, well, people might not like that, or the institution or the system, or you might, it's always been, to be honest with you, totally irrelevant. It just doesn't, I got stuff that I find interesting, and when I discovered that other people found this interesting, it was like, oh, no. I thought I seriously feel like I've won the lottery. Like the fact that you all would come out here tonight, I don't even have words for it. And the fact that I would they'd give me like a microphone, and I'd get to talk, and you all would listen. Abraham Joshua Heschel said, I didn't ask for success, I asked for wonder. So I don't like books or New York Times bestseller stuff or all that. That's nice, but I get to make things and then share them with people like you. And you all have, in a very real way, made an amazing life possible for me, and so I get to do that. So I actually think, the question behind the question behind the question, suffering raises lots of questions. When you go through something, car wrecks and cancer, raises lots of questions, you know, as a pastor. Blessing raises just as many questions, and so does grace. When really good things happen, it can be just as traumatizing. Why do I get to do this? So for a while there, I just couldn't make sense of it. I don't understand why I get this great of a life. And then I decided to stop wondering and just enjoy. So that's really the deal. I have more joy than ever. And your question, those of you who are like, what about the critics? What can you say about me now? Like I'm a heretic? Ooh. Here's the thing about criticism. Here's the thing. If you just keep at it and you just keep doing the thing you need to do, you wake up one day and you realize that you're still here. And whoever has 100,000 Twitter followers and they said whatever, and so-and-so blogged about whatever, and so-and-so is not going to support you anymore, and you're still here. You're still here. And what it does when you realize that, when you realize, wow, you can say that about me? Ooh, that's creative. I had an interview the other day, and they're like, your such-and-such critic says this. And I was like, you know what that is? That's a Nerf bullet. Seriously. And what it does, it's hard to explain. If you're willing to go all the way into the center of it, and the trick is to keep a thick skin but a soft heart. That's the art of it. But if you do that sort of work, you come out with this lightness, and you come out with this sense of like, man, it's suddenly now starting to get fun. So I have no idea how I got there, and I know I knew where we're headed, but man, it's a good time.